Well, people, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good, people. Listen, as you all know, it is getting closer and closer to the debut. All right? Hopefully, debut of Lenny Yoro, but also is getting closer and closer to the first game of Ruben AMORIM'S era. Kamix is in the house, people. First one through the gate, like always. Is it? Alex beat you yesterday, though, man. All right. Good to see you, Kamixi. How are you, my man? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Listen, it is Friday Eve. All right. It is Friday Eve, means that we're getting closer and closer, guys, to our first match. All right, which is very exciting. Very exciting for everybody. Good 13 hours of sleep. Okay, yeah. 13 hours. Yeah, man. It is happening. It is slowly happening. And based on what we see on the news, is Amorim has made a big decision, right? Has made a big decision because, but the looks of it, there was all reports that Lenny Yoro, he was not fit and he was going to be given a chance to to play the under 18 game or something like that, right? And Amorim was like, nah. You know, this guy, no, he doesn't need to play that game, right? So he pulls him out of that, the plan that he was, going to play. So he pulls him out and says, no, I have big plans for you. So these plans could very well be that we may be seeing the debut of Lenny Yoro. All right. It looks that way. All right. It looks that we may see the debut of Lenny Yoro. Guys, this is so exciting, man. This guy feels like a new signing to us. Right. Before he got in, everybody was like, we couldn't stop talking about this kid, Lenny Yoro, and then finally we get to maybe see him in action, right? Let's see. I see. This is Raquel Turner. Hello, how you doing? Hope you are good. Welcome, people. Smash that like, people. Smash those likes. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you're new, I'm your boy Luther, and this is Man United Central, guys. Welcome. Guys, listen. It's going to be one of those. Yeah, people, smash those likes, guys, and hit that subscribe, all right? Let us know, Raquel, what team you support, from the get-go, because that is the entrance fee. Alex, what's going on, man? Welcome. Oh man, your YouTube crashed? That's no good. No wonder Kamix beat you, man. I was like, what's going on today? All right. You know what? Sophia is in the house. Sophia, what's going on? Welcome. Yeah, people, tap that screen. Let's get liking and subscribing. That's what's up. Provision, what's up? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, people. I appreciate you being here, guys. Make sure you smash those likes. All right. Yeah, man. Alex, good to see you, man. We're getting closer to the big day. All right. We're getting closer. Tomorrow, actually, it's going to be another big day because we get to see Ruben Amorim. All right. We get to see him in his first ever press conference as the head coach of Manchester United. Man, it's going to be a big one. Right, it's going to be a big one. The whole world will be watching tomorrow's press conference, guaranteed. All right, guaranteed. Everybody will be watching because you know what? They know Amorim is going to bring in the charisma. He's going to bring in the sense of humor. I know he's going to be bombarded with all these questions. Well, what do you expect to finish? Are you going to win any trophies? Those kind of questions. Who is going to start? Who is fit? And all this stuff. It's all going to be revealed tomorrow, guys. All right. But after a while, close to the end of this live, we're going to do a predicted lineup for tomorrow's game based on what we know today. Because tomorrow, he's going to tell us who's available, who's fit, who's not, kind of thing. He will not give us the lineup, but we'll kind of know, what we should expect tomorrow, right? Guys, welcome, people. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Make sure, guys, let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those likes up. All right. So, guys, welcome again. If you're new, I'm your boy Luther, and this is Man United Central again. Welcome, guys. Right. Okay. So, Vicor, let's see. What is your favorite Man United jersey of all? Man, to me, it's 1997. I think for me, that's 2008. I think 2008 was mine, man. 2008 was the one. Yeah. But okay, guys, listen. Let's see what's going on. So yeah. So before you guys, some of you joined. Lenny Yoro was supposed to be playing for the under-18s to get his fitness up. Amorim made a big move and said, you know what? Nope, you're not going to do that. I have other plans. So it looks like, guys, we may see the first time ever Lenny Yoro starting the game as a Man United player, because that's crazy, right? Ten Hag signed him as this big player who's going to be the Kylian Mbappe of defending. And Ten Hag never got a chance to use him, right? But you know what? Amorim, he's going to take that chance, hopefully on Sunday, and give him the debut. What are we going to see from him? We don't know. Yeah, most of us, we just know the potential about Lenny Yoro, what he can do and stuff like that. So really, we cannot say with confidence how good of a player he could be for us, right? But from what we saw, his potential, yeah, he can go up there. So we may see that in that game coming up against Ipswich, right? Which is exciting times, man. Exciting time. So, yeah, let me see what you guys are saying here. Let's see, bro. I heard on Forbes that Lewandowski is going to Man United. Yeah, right. I saw there was an interview that Lewandowski did with Rio, right? On that, yeah, but I haven't watched it. But I think at one point he had accepted to join Man United, and I don't know what happened. But yeah, I mean, Lewandowski, yeah, back then when he was, kind of lined up to be Man United player, he was still kind of younger. He could have killed it, right? He could have really done some amazing stuff for us. Do you watch the Ronaldo? No, I haven't watched that yet, because I haven't watched that yet. I'm going to probably check it out later on today. That the podcast that supposedly Ronaldo kept on saying that it will break the internet. I wonder if it did. But yeah, those two, they are the goats of YouTube, man. You got Mr. Beast, you got Ronaldo. Man, I can only imagine the views that they had and all this stuff, right? It's crazy. So guys, listen, there's a report here I'm checking out. It says, as Man United embark on Ruben Amorim's era, their first test comes in an intriguing Premier League clash against Ipswich Town. All right. Again, this is after international break. Now, again, we will be facing Kieran McKenna. Listen, he's an awesome coach, ex-Man United coach under Solskjaer. Listen, he is going to come at us, and heavy, right? Because he knows that we're not going to be ready to play in this new Amorim system. So he's going to come, they're going to make sure they attack us. Now, that can kind of fall in the exactly how we want to play, because we want them to come at us, and then we can absorb whatever they bring into us, and then maybe we counter, or we go around them, kind of thing, right? So it could work in our advantage, if they come at us instead of us being on the front foot, kind of thing, right? And we're playing away, so of course it's not going to be easy at Portman Road. That is the home of Ipswich. It's going to be jam-packed. Listen, it's not going to be a cakewalk for sure. Now, that's going to be Amorim's first test. What we're looking for is his in-game management. His how is he going to use the bench that he has, right? Is he going to switch his tactics based on what is happening in the game, right? All those things, right? Obviously, his lineup, who is going to start? Is Kobe Mainoo starting in the midfield? Ugart, he's back. right? Garnacho is back. Bruno is back. De Ligt is back. All right. And then you have Rasmus Højlund is back. What does he do with Rasmus Højlund? Does he start Rashi up top? Again, if he does that, what message does that send to Rasmus? Rasmus is the future number 9, right? So you would think Rasmus will be the ones leading the line, especially away from home. Because if you was Amorim, you want to instill some confidence in Rasmus because he is the number 9, right? He has the number 9 in the back of his jersey. So you want to build that confidence in him. Say, listen, you are my guy. You're going to be my Gyökeres, okay? So what do? You start him on the bench. Then what kind of confidence does that build into Rasmus, right? Again, Rashi, yeah, you can play him as a 9 because you trained with him the whole week kind of thing. But, what do you do with the Rashi kind of thing? So that, again, with the midfield, what do you do with Kobe? Is Kobe fit enough? You already have your boy Ugarte, right? Ugarte is there. He knows the system. Yeah, he didn't train the whole week like the Casemiro and Kobe, but you trust him because with a little bit of instructions here and there, he can jump in there and then good to go. Because Ugarte is coming back from 2 international matches. He's very fit. He's match fit. He played very well, right? So again, what do you do? What do you do with Casemiro? Casemiro and Ugarte, they actually played very well before Amorim came in. They had a rhythm already. So what do you do with that? Okay? I mean, it's just questions everywhere. Again, listen, if you're not gonna start, for example, in the front 3, if you decide to go, I'm gonna give confidence to Rasmus, right? And then you say, of course, Bruno is gonna be one of the 10s. The other 10, most likely, I don't think you're gonna drop Rashi, right? So the 2 10s will be Bruno and Rashi. Where do you put Amad Diallo? You cannot drop Amad Diallo because he is our guy. Amad has been cooking. So what? Maybe you put Amad on the right-sided wing back. What do you do with that, right? I mean, Garnacho comes back. What do you start Garnacho on the bench, or you start him at on the left-sided wing back, whatever? I mean, it's just nuts. All right, all right. It is kind of nuts. What's going on, Rajat? Listen, it's just nuts, man. You guys let me know what you guys think about all this, man. There's more questions, and questions that we don't have the answers to, right? We don't have the answers to, and I think that's what makes it more exciting, right? That's what makes it more exciting on, who is going to lead, who's going to be the first one to say, you know what? Yeah, man, I was the one of the first starting 11 in this Ruben Amorim's era, right? So, I mean, it's crazy. I see an injury from the Manchester United injury report here. This is according to Yahoo Sports. They're saying Manchester United are starting to see their injury concerns ease. Luke Shaw, Terrell Malacia, and Lenny Yoro have returned to training, as have Mason Mount, Kobe Mainoo. However, Lisandro Martinez, Victor Lindelof require further assessments after international duty. While Maguire is expected to miss out once again, Amorim will likely experiment with his lineup as he evaluates his squad strength and weakness, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's according to Yahoo Sports. That's what they're telling us. So, it's crazy. Would you take Collier at United? Oh, let's see. Would you take Gouler at United? I don't remember him. Wired Sony headphones. Let's see. The new Malacia Maz. Okay. Not always. I'm watching you with new headphones. Oh, okay, Alex. What kind did you get, man? Did you? Oh, I'm seeing that you got the Sony ones. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Yeah, man. So, guys, listen. Let's see. Seeing here prediction and head-to-head history. Predicting this fixture is challenging given the transition transitional nature of Manchester United management, while Ipswich's steady form makes them dangerous, United's individual quality could give them an edge. A narrow 2-1 victory for the visitors seems plausible, though Ipswich will undoubtedly make it a stern test. All right, head-to-head, Ipswich 19 wins, 9 draws, Man United 29 wins. All right, listen, yeah, it's that tight. Again, it's not going to be an easy walk for sure. So let's see, Malacia Mazraoui. Okay, guys, listen, let's talk about what do we think, man? Because again, I forgot about my boy Mazraoui. He is back. So if Mazraoui is back, you are like, okay, this is good. Mazraoui is back. Obviously, Mazraoui starts, right? Mazraoui, he has to start. So, I mean, let's go off, what we think about this lineup, right? I mean, obviously, Onana is going to start, right? I don't see that not happening. Onana starts. So, who's your back three, man? Who's your back three going to be? One of them is going to be Leniora, I'm thinking, right? Because he pulled him from the game that he was supposed to be playing to get his fitness back. And apparently, according to reports, he is fit and ready to go. So he gets to go from the deep end, right? He starts. Who are the other two? Maybe it's De Ligt and who else? Johnny Evans or Luke Shaw. Let's see. Is Ruben on perks if Mazraoui is on wingback? Yeah, guys. What are we talking about? What our back three? Our back three. Let's go with that first. Luke Shaw starts because he is fit. If he doesn't start Luke Shaw, then it's going to be like a Johnny Evans kind of deal because, of course, we know there's no Lindelof. There's no Sandro Martinez unless he's back training, which we didn't see any reports. NSR7, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Yeah. So it could be a Luke Shaw, but no, I think he's gonna go safe. He's gonna play a Johnny Evans, man. I think it's gonna be Johnny Evans, De Ligt, Leniora in that back three. The wing backs, the wing backs, it has to be Mazraoui, one of them, right? On the right. And then on the left, I don't think he's gonna start Malacia. I would say he's probably gonna start Garnacho over there, man. On the left. What y'all think? What do you guys think? I think he goes with Garnacho on the left, Mazraoui on the right. Rajat is saying if Malacia is fit, then Malacia and Mazraoui. I don't know. Do you think Malacia is fit enough to start? Because we know one thing is this: Garnacho is fit, right? He just came from international football, so he's fit, game fit. Malacia hasn't really. He played that one game, with the under 18s, I think. So I don't think he's game fit to start. So. And he's coming again. I guess the same explanation comes for Leniora, but for some reason I think Malacia is going to start from the bench, right? If you want to go with the strongest squad you have, you'd want to put in maybe Garnacho on that left hand side, right? Or on the left hand side you put Mazraoui, and then Anthony starts on the right. That would be a huge shout if Anthony starts. Let's see. And as I said, I think Euro can play a full match. Yeah, I think Euro can, man. Okay, so you think Roger saying I think if Malacia is fit, Malacia starts. Mazraoui, okay. I think Euro can play. Euro can. I would say maybe he starts, and then they give him maybe 60 minutes, right? That would be pretty good. And then if you give him 60 minutes, you pull him, and then you bring Mazraoui to play as one of the back to switch with Mazraoui, and then maybe you bring in Anthony to play on that right hand side, right? Zagreus, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Listen, man. Yeah, so that could be. And what about the midfield too? The pivot. Do you do? What do you guys see? Do you think it's gonna be like a Casemiro, Ugarte, and then Kobe starts on the bench? Would he go with that? Because Ugarte is his guy, right? And Ugarte is fit, right? So if Ugarte is fit, then I think Ugarte starts, right? He gives you that intensity, right? Again, Ugarte and Casemiro have played very well. So I know if you're playing it safe, away from home, your first game, Amorim, you may go with the tried and tested, right? Of Ugarte, Casemiro, and then you bring in Kobe Mino, maybe second half, because again he's also coming back from injury. He could probably not 100% fit, right? You bring him in, maybe of course you're gonna bring him for Ugarte because Ugarte is coming from international duty, so he may not give you a full 90 minutes, right? So you pull Ugarte at 60 minutes maybe, or 50 minutes, whatever, and then you throw in Kobe Mino in there. What do you guys think? No, it could be something like that. And then that way, because starting, for example, if you don't do that, then you're gonna maybe go with the way what we saw in that training video, like Casemiro and Kobe Mino from the start, right? It could be something like that. But I think I really don't think Kobe Mino is fit to start. So he may say, you know what, I'm not going to risk it. We do have folks here who are, fit, and let's go with that. Zagreus is saying Bruno Eriksson at center mid, Garnacho and Rashi at wingbacks, all out attack. Who needs defense? My man. You know what? Listen, hey, if you want to be all, be like, listen, man. First of all, we're playing away. We don't need to defend, and that's the confidence right there. You say, you know what? Forget this. We're going at it. But that becomes like a basketball kind of thing, and then that will be like one of those, like, because McCain at Ipswich, you take advantage of that. You'll be like, oh, okay, we'll see how you guys are rolling, okay. But I don't know, that would be really gangster to do that. I think he may play it safe, use the tried and trusted. Southgate is in the house. What's going on, Southgate? Good to see you, man. Is vigorous to say, nah, I think it will be Ugarte and Casemiro. Yeah, it makes sense, Ugarte and Casemiro, honestly. They've been playing well together recently. Yeah, exactly. And you do that, and also you slowly bring in Kobe Mino, right? Because I don't think Kobe Mino is fit 100%, but you slowly bring him in. And then you take out maybe Casemiro, and you have Ugarte and Kobe, or you take out Ugarte because he could be a little bit tired, and then you put in Mino. And it could work that way, right? So right now we have, okay, what did we say? We back three. Back three, we say it's going to be Lenny Yoro, Delit, and Johnny Evans. Do we think it's going to be like that, or it's going to be Luke Shaw, Delit, and Yoro as a back three? I think he's going to play it safe, man. I think he's going to go with Johnny Evans in the back three, because Johnny Evans is settled. He's going to give you that, that confidence back there, like, yo, I got this, okay? And again, he's had the whole week training in that back three, right? Luke Shaw is not really fit 100%, so I don't see him starting. The lid comes back. Obviously, the lid comes back from international duty. He's fit. He can go, right? Lenny Yoro, yeah, you start him because, again, he needs game time. His debut and all this stuff. No, I think Martinez is still injured. But again, tomorrow's press conference is going to tell us the status of Licha. But we haven't really seen any reports of him being fit, right? So we're working under the assumption that Licha is out. Lindelof, of course, is out. Maguire is out, right? So that's what we're working with, okay? So it could be, again, Muhammad Al-Dali. What's going on? Welcome. People, let's get those likes up. Smash that like and make sure you hit that notification bell, all right? Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Welcome, Muhammad. You see, okay, so you see Evans. Yeah, exactly. Evans, Dalot, Evans. Oh, man, I forgot about Dalot, dude. Okay, so it's going to be back to, it's going to be Evans, De Ligt, Euro. Okay, now, the midfield four, we said it's going to be, obviously on the right, I think it's going to be Mazraoui. I think we're good with that. All right, Mazraoui on that midfield four on that right-hand side, right wing back, whatever, right? And then, what about the left wing back? What do we do? Do we go with Dalot on that side? But that would be very defensive, right? It will be like a back five kind of thing. I don't think you want to do that. You are away at Ipswich. You want to put in someone who can attack. So it probably makes sense to have a Garnacho on that left-hand side, okay? Because you're going to go with the assumption like, listen, it's Ipswich. Yes, they could get on us, but maybe you make sure that whoever is playing at that left center back kind of keeps an eye on Garnacho in case, he gets overrun. They can kind of help him out kind of thing. But most of the time, we're going to be on the front foot. That's what we're hoping, right? So if we're going to be on the front foot, then you need more attackers. And Mazraoui on the right, he can do that very well. But throwing it low on the left, that is too defensive, I'm thinking. Right? So I think he would want to go with more firepower on that side. Right? So I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. I'm thinking he may go with Garnacho, man. He may go with Garnacho. So in the double pivot, we already said it's going to be Casemiro Ugarte to start. So Mazraoui on the right, Garnacho on the left. Let's go. All right. Are we in somewhat of an agreement? Muhammad is saying we're going to win with a big score, inshallah. All right. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, man, listen. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it is. We're going to talk about score prediction at the end, but I'm thinking it's going to be like, yes, they may score one goal, but I'm hoping we go with like a 3-1 win or something like that. But anyway, we'll do our score prediction at the end, right? Let's see. I see Erderiz. What's going on? Welcome. Guys, if you are new here, make sure you let us know what team you support. All right? Welcome to the family. All right? That is the entrance, okay? The gate entrance is to let us know what team you support. It does not matter. Drop it on the chat. All right? So, guys, we agree with the midfield four. We think Garnacho is going to start, or you disagree? Let me know if you disagree. I told you yesterday which team I support. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I got you. Yeah, man. So I think it's gonna be like that. Now, what about the front three, guys? Garnacho will come on as a sub. So who do you start then on that left wing back? Oh, Kamix is saying Anthony on the right. Ala Madrid. Oh, Rashi. Okay, so you're saying Southgate, you're saying you play Rashi where? Left wing back? Kavixi, you funny guy, man. So Southgate, you're saying you play Rashi. Oh, okay. So Rashi on the left wing back. Okay, Mazraoui on the right wing back. Okay, midfield, we agree with Casemiro or Ugarte. So what about the front three? So the 2 10s, who are your 2 10s? Obviously, one of them is Bruno. All right. So basically, based on that logic, I think you're saying the other 10 is Amad Diallo. Is that what I'm thinking? And okay, so yeah, so our striker is going to be Hoyland. Okay, so Hoyland, behind Hoyland is Ahmad and Bruno. I like it. I like it. You know, Xerxes must leave and bring someone else. Listen, man, Xerxes ain't going nowhere, man. So guys, listen. Okay, so all right, so I like that lineup. I like the front three of Erasmus Hoyland up top, and then you got Bruno, Ahmad, neat, and then your wing backs is Mazraoui on the right, and then Rashi on the left. So Dalot holds bench. Okay. That's interesting. Mohammed is saying Ahmad and Rashi. If Leicester defeat Chelsea, oh man, listen, that will be interesting. When do they play? Let's see. Is it Saturday? Chelsea play Leicester when? Oh, on Saturday. Okay, cool. No, I think Chelsea's gonna win, man. Chelsea's gonna win. Yeah. So all right. So that basically, okay, that's our lineup, guys. Let's talk about our lineup. We said it's gonna be Onana back three. It's gonna be Delit, Yoro, Johnny Evans midfield four. We said it's gonna be Rashi on the left, and then Ugarte, Casemiro, and then on the right is Mazraoui. Front three, you got Ahmad, Bruno, up top, Rasmus. 3 goals, right? Our predicted score is what? 3-1. Because listen, if all of a sudden Rasmus gets like two goals or something like that, or 3 goals, everybody after that game they'll be like, "That's it. Forget about Gyökeres. We got our guy." You know, people, they'll go at it, man, because at the end of the day, I'm sure Amorim, he looks at Hoyland. He says, "Listen, man, you can do this. All right, you can do this with proper supply. You can do it." So Ipswich formation is 1-5-5, and we counter. Okay, I mean, listen, Ipswich, the way they're coming off. What, the last game? I think they beat Tottenham or something like that. I don't know. They beat someone, but then let's see. I forgot the last game what they did, but I think the team is very confident right now. Oh, 0-6-5. Rajat is saying, oh, they did. You see, yeah. So they're coming with a lot of chest, and they're at home, like. Mohammed said, I look at Denzel Washington. That is too funny, man. Nirvana, okay. Ipswich is beatable. Oh, 100%, Rajat. Listen, right now, the confidence that we all should have, even though we only seen one training session. Listen, yeah, we like going to Ipswich and get beat. That will be like a huge damper into our mood, right? Because now everybody's like, yo, man, United, we should be starting positive. We get that new manager bounce. Like this is now, it's going to be like the proper new manager bounce, right? So, yeah. Riley, you don't rate McKenna at top coach. Rajat, yeah, but McKenna, from what we, during the early days, he was the brains behind the scene, right? So he is a good coach, but he's still young. The Premier League, it's a whole different animal, right? He did well in the Championship. Right now, yeah, they're struggling a little bit. Right, they're at what? They're sitting 17th. So I don't know. I think they'll survive. But again, he is a good coach, right? So I wouldn't. tactic wise, he's a good coach. So I wouldn't really say, okay, automatically we're just going to get a W. It's going to be, we'll need to fight for it. We need Garnacho to start against Everton. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what. Okay, so tomorrow's game, I'm thinking, if he decides to put Rashi, not tomorrow, I mean Sunday, on one of the 10s, then I think Garnacho has to start, because in this game, obviously we need to attack him, right? Hopefully we're going to do less defending and more attacking. So, he could very well start Garnacho, man. And then Ahmad, maybe he goes, can you imagine if he goes like this? He puts Ahmad on the right wing back, Garnacho left wing back, and we go. And then maybe puts Mazraoui as one of the back three, right? He could be like a Euro, Delete, Mazraoui as a back three. Could be something like that. That would be very, very, very attacking. Dino, what's going on? Dino saying Amorim will smash them. Listen, man, that's what we are hoping, man. We are hoping for a smash session. Or will it be a humbler? Will it be one of those? Some of these reporters, man, some of these pundits, they already have their script written. It could be like you see the papers or with Amorim's picture there, and then something say welcome to the Premier League, and then United 0, Ipswich 3. One of those like big headlines. Man, people hate. They love to see her struggle and looking terrible. So again, a lot of people want us to do well, but there's those whole bunch of them too on the other side want us to fail in this game, because everybody now is all positive. We're all feeling giddy, we're excited, blah, 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 blah. And then come game day, our players, man. Our players, we cannot trust them, right? Because, they may do a nice show showing us in training, they can do this and that. Come game day, those old habits come back. Once one goal goes in at United, their heads may drop. So that, again, it's one of those, the mentality thing that hopefully he's working on during training, to have these guys believe like, hey, you can go one goal down or even two. You got to believe that you can come back and win. Okay. So that is, it's the mentality thing. How do you train that? Right? How do you train that? Because I don't trust these players, man. I don't trust them at all. So, I trust Amorim on his coaching, but it's only a couple of coaching sessions. What can he really do with these players in a few sessions like that, right? So again, it's going to be one of those like telling them, okay, let's keep it simple. Let's remember what we trained, how we move the ball, okay? And if we keep it simple, we'll get our chances, and we got to take our chances kind of thing. One of those, because he did say that he's not going to overwhelm them with a lot of instructions and all this stuff. So it's going to be one of those, like, they will have to be all dialed in, man, because McKenna and Ipswich, again, they have the advantage. They're playing with the style of formation that, they've been doing for a while. So, they're good. They just need to come at us, right? And we're figuring things out, on the job, kind of thing. So it's one of those, it's going to be an interesting game, man. It's going to be an interesting game, guys. Ruben will get that much important win. Yeah, man, he needs it. Amorim will cook on Sunday. Bring his inner sporting. Yes, man. Yes. Can you imagine, man? Man, I cannot wait because he needs to bring that. And I think, these players, if they see that from him, the passion and everything, you guys have to deliver, man. You have to show up. You got to match your boss. And if your boss has all this energy, you got to say, you know what, boss? Yeah, we're going to match you and some to make sure we get this win. Because, listen, coming out of Ipswich with the loss, it's unthinkable, man. It's unthinkable. You're hoping to win. I'm hoping you lose. Of course, Kamix. I know. And watch, you City, Who do you play? Let's see. Who does City play? This Kamix over here. Man City play who? Oh, you play Tottenham. Nice. That's a nice game. City Tottenham. You're playing Mr. High Line. High Line for life, mate. All right. And Chow, what's going on, man? Welcome. Yes, Chow. We're looking forward to that press conference tomorrow, man. I wish I can do a live watch along, kind of for the press conference. But City, you better watch out, man, because Mr. Highline for life, Tottenham, they'll be coming at you. All right. They'll be coming at you, and then City, you guys are struggling a little bit. You cannot afford to drop any more points, man, because if you do that. And then Liverpool, who do Liverpool play? Liverpool got Southampton. Oh, man, come on. Yeah, Liverpool's going to win that. So Liverpool wins. If you guys lose, let's see. Who else? Arsenal. What do they play? Oh, Arsenal play Nottingham Forest. Yeah, Arsenal. Well, again, Arsenal, you cannot really... They definitely say they're going to win. And, of course, Nottingham Forest, they've surprised a lot of people. So, I don't know. But, yeah, man, it's finally, the Premier League is back, yo. No more international break for the longest, for 3 months or something like that. I'm looking forward for that. But, yeah, Chow, press conference tomorrow. We're going to know everything, what is going on with the team, who is available. We haven't heard much about Licha. I know he's injured, but we don't know if he's back in training or when we should expect him back, right? For sure now we know, of course, Lindelof is out, Maguire is out. Those guys we know. It's going to be something, man. Oh, yeah, I saw that report, Chow. Apparently, Chow was saying Amorim was shocked. United players lack intensity. He has huge job in his hands. I saw that too. Okay, so that could be, I don't know. It's one of those things that we see those reports and you kind of, sometimes you don't, it's hard to believe, or it could be lazy reporting. Some of these reporters, they put out stuff like that because it's kind of obvious, right? They know Amorim is all about intensity from sporting and all this stuff. They know United players, we don't have intensity. So you put in a piece out there like that, it's going to catch fire. Everybody's going to read it and say, oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah, we know it's true. Our players don't have intensity. So, again, it's a huge job for him, obviously, to train and bring out intensity. I don't know how you do that because they say that you have intensity within you or you don't. Christian Eriksen does not give you intensity. So that's why we're going to let him go, and the others, there's some who can give you, Garnacho can give you, Anthony can give you, maybe Ugarte has it, Rashi has it, Bruno has it, Mason Mount, but some, it's going to be tough. All right. Ray, welcome, Ray. Good to see you. Welcome. Amorim must regret for taking United's job already. Listen, I want if you or he's like rubbing his hands. He's like, listen, imagine what I can do with these bunch of non-intensity players. I mean, if I can turn these players around, man, we're going to cook. Because you can imagine, guys, Amorim, he's taking a Man United team that is way, way, way better quality-wise, player profile than what he inherited at Sporting when he took over. So you can think, like, the way he's looking at it is like, listen, man, I mean, these guys are quality players. I can do something with them, right? So you can never know. He may regret it, or he may be like, yo, okay, that's what I thought. I knew these players don't have no intensity. They don't have any tactical knowledge. They're not disciplined. Their heads drop as soon as they face a little bit of adversity. So, okay, I accept the challenge because most of these managers, they have big egos, and they always believe that they can, perform miracles, whatever kind of thing, and that kind of thing. Or they feel that they believe in themselves so much. They say, "Listen, I can turn this play around." Like the same thing, like all these coaches, managers who came before Amorim, they all say, "You know what? The first thing when you meet the owners, all right? Maybe when Ruben met with Sir Jim, I don't know if he met Sir Jim, Barada, Ashworth, and all of them, they probably told them, listen, man, we have a good team here, but we think that they have potential, but they haven't really, the potential hasn't been tapped. The likes of Rashi, Xerxes, Hoyland, they're young kind of thing, but especially Rashi, we really, obviously he's going to be here for the long term. We need you to get the best out of him. And of course, a coach like Amorim will say, yeah, I mean, I've looked at Rashi, I've seen his qualities. I think I can work with him and get the best out of him. So they always believe they can do something that hasn't been done before with all these players, right? Even though we know that our players are crapola, right? So, but the way he looks at it, I accept the challenge kind of thing. So, hey, maybe he's not regretting it. He is probably super excited. GR, what's going on? How is Manchester United youth? Any prospects? Come on, man. We are stacked with prospects, man. I saw Kone. Kone was injured. Apparently, his injury is not that bad, which is good to see. Of course, Chido Obi Martin. Come on, man. That's another one where I see reports that he's going to be fast-tracked into the first team, right? Yeah, we shall see. But of course, that's just to name a few. The conveyor belt of under 18s, there's a lot that Amorim can work with, right? South here saying we need Klopp at Liverpool again so we can farm against Liverpool. Yeah, man, we need. But I'm also excited that the next time we play Liverpool, because it's going to be a whole different ball game, all right? So, yeah. And you need me. Kamisi, I forgot about you, man. Listen, hey, just show up at Carrington, man, and say, hey, Ruben, I am young. I can do the job, all right? So, give me the ball. Give me the ball, all right? It's scary again because we are away. Oh, yeah. It's definitely. It's definitely a scary game. But also, it's scarier, but it can also be the players can be kind of more laid back, relaxed, because they're playing away. Yes, our fans travel tremendously. Man, we're going to be out there in full force to support this manager at that Ipswich game, for sure. The boys will be, I cannot wait to hear what kind of songs they've already made for Amorim, yeah. So the fans, match-going fans will be out there in full force. So, but again, you're playing away from home, you don't have that much pressure, I'm thinking. So, it could work in our advantage, especially for these players. New system, it could work in our favor, man. It could work in our favor, which, oh, man. I cannot, listen, man. I'm thinking of these players, Amorim himself, the night before as he gets closer to the game. I don't know the anxiety levels. I don't know if they do have any anxiety. Like you're ready to go, man. You just want to get on the field and show what you have learned, what you can do, kind of thing. Get a chance to impress the manager, So, yeah. But it's interesting also that imagine all of a sudden our players start cooking very well, and then we'll be like, these same players, they couldn't do nothing against Ten Hag. Now they're cooking. Southgate, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. Have a good night. All right? We'll chat tomorrow, my man. All right? Have a wonderful evening. People, make sure you smash those likes, guys. Hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right? I live near Ipswich. I will get a ticket at Ipswich stand in the city shirt. Okay, okay. Listen, make sure you do. If you do that, take a picture and drop it over here, man, so we can see you, doing your thing. But I hope you can do that, and then you'll be leaving with that shirt. You take it off because United fans will be all over you because after we get that match needed W. GR is saying I attended the record-breaking football match Man United versus Real Madrid in Arbor, Michigan. Okay. Oh, nice. You're at the big house. That's what's up. Man United beat Cristiano Ronaldo Madrid. Go from truly Chicharito. That's what's up. That was a big game, man. I remember watching that game. I was in anyway. I'm in DC, but yeah, that game. That stadium was packed. Like it was crazy, right? It was crazy. Of course, I mean, two of the biggest teams in the world going at it. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. I'm glad you were able to go to that, man. That was one of those games that people always talk about here when it comes to, especially we go to Ann Arbor, Michigan stadium. Nice. But people, listen, man. This Ipswich game, we have to be careful. The boys need to be careful. They need to be dialed in, right? Because it's not going to be a cakewalk, which we know, right? Let's see what Ipswich team updates is saying. Kieran McKenna must assess the fitness of several players, including Jack Taylor, Jacob Greaves, Wesley Barnes, and Nathan Bradhead, all recovering from minor knocks. Ogbene remains sidelined with an injury, but Kevin... I forgot about Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips is over there. Calvin Phillips is available after serving a suspension. Okay, that's interesting. I forgot about him. All right. I mean, that's interesting. Calvin Phillips is a good baller. I have no doubt Manchester United has the strength to get back up to Champions League soon. Amen to that, GR. Of course, man. Of course. We have this manager, this young manager, okay, who is going to bring back the glory days. Please, God, please. Right? That's what we hope, right? We did kind of say the same thing with Erik ten Hag. He was when he came in, he was a up and coming, a new manager, different tactics. He's going to bring some much needed change at Man United with a 3-6-1 formation, blah, 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 blah. 2 years in, the man is gone. So, oh man. So I don't know. We're here all giddy, thinking like, listen, he is the reincarnation of Jose Mourinho, right? He's a Jose Mourinho 2.0. But, hopefully it goes well, man. Galactics edits. What's going on? Not going to happen because Pep signed a new contract. Listen, Pep's contract, he signed it. It's only, a year, right? That's fine. I'm glad he signed it because then Amorim is going to take him on and say, you know what? I'm the new sheriff in town. Manchester is always going to be red, baby. All right. Right. And can you imagine, dude, on when do we play City? We play City on, is it on the 15th? When do we play City? Let me check. Man United plays City. We play City December 15th. Yeah. Away. Can you imagine? He already beat him at Sporting. And then now, Amorim comes in with this new Man United with our 3-4-3 formation. And then we whoop City at home. Whoo, boy. those news clippings and all this stuff, it is gonna be mad. No, no 2 years turnout. Oh, 2 years. Okay, okay. But again, I think with that Pep signing that contract, I think it's one of those he signed it, but if the 115 sticks, he may pull. All right. If the 115 sticks, he may pull. Right. I see that question. I'm all for no end to all the wars. You got to end to all the wars. Too much talent right now for City to do it again, I think. Yeah. But again, with City, man, you cannot count them out, man. We cannot count them out. City, they have this thing. As you get closer to the and closer to Christmas, they go on that run, right? But the way Liverpool is looking, yeah, Liverpool is going to be a problem. Liverpool is going to be a problem for sure, right? So we shall see. We shall see. Ruben Amorim in January 2024, he said, if we don't win titles, I'll leave on my own. 2 years without titles can't happen at a big club like Sporting. All right. So that's what he said in January, guys. All right. Of 2024. He said, if we don't win titles, I'll leave on my own. 2 years without titles can't happen at a big club. So if he was saying that at a big club is Sporting, imagine what kind of clips and whatever we're going to get from him tomorrow. All right. Boy, oh boy. Lenny Yoro, what a talent. Ruben Diaz, better. We shall see. Yoro has levels to get to, man. Yoro has levels to get to. Mohamed Salah, what a talent. KDB, better. Yeah. Who has more goals again? There you go. Mo Salah, man, gives you consistency. That man is consistently banging in goals every season, right? And he's hardly injured, right? So, I don't know. KDB, of course, you guys need him. Like City right now, one thing I've learned, City without Rodri, no bueno. You guys are crap. You cannot do anything without Rodri. So that's when we talk about player FC, yeah, Rodri is Man City, man. Like, struggled big time without Rodri. But you were able to play okay without KDB. So again, you gotta see there. Forget Chelsea days, and KDB is not an attacker. Yeah, he's a creator, right? But he's a creator, but your team can survive without KDB. But without Rodri, you guys are struggling, right? And that's also, it shows you, if we talk about the importance of a player kind of thing, so we really can't say KDB is better than Mo, that kind of deal, So we shall see. Let's see. Melissa Reddy, he's saying Kobe Mainu and Amad Diallo are expected to reach new levels. The pair have enjoyed one-on-one talks with Amorim during training, where he has stepped in to help them with better body positioning to create angles and timing of their movement and passing, right? Listen, Amad Diallo, I cannot wait to see what Amorim is going to do with him. Rodri does not, it's just bad form. Now, man, listen, it's Rodri. Look it up, man. GR said, call me crazy, but I see Casemiro stepping up and showing strength in this team. Listen, like tomorrow, when we did the lineup, we went with, over here, we went with the Ugarte Casemiro because lately they've been playing very well. So he may go with that because it's a safe way, you go with that. And then later on, you bring in Kobe and stuff like that, right? But Casemiro, yes, he has shown a different level. And also, it showed us that I think Casemiro and Ten Hag, they had some kind of beef going on because ever since he left, his game has kind of gone to another level, playing better. He's giving us those vibes of Casemiro of the first season when he came, right? So, yeah, Casemiro could have another level to go to, but again, Casemiro does not give us intensity, all right? But in that midfield. So in the summer, you guys let me know. In the summer, if someone comes for Casemiro, do we keep him or we let him go, right? Let me know. But for me, I'll let him go because obviously his salary is kind of high. So if someone you want to get rid of, for salary aspects, right? You're trying to bring your salary cap down. So I'll let him go. But yeah, right now he also has a point to prove. Like he's like, listen, man, I'm Casemiro. I've won everything. I'm not going to be put on the bench like as if I'm done. I should be going to the Saudi League and all this stuff, right? So he has a point to prove. So yeah, he may cook, absolutely. And we need more players like that to step up. That way, it creates that competition. We want competition in all levels, right? In all levels, we want competition because when we have competition, everybody will be on their toes. Nobody's going to be comfortable, right? Galactics is saying Salah is probably the best player in the Premier League right now. Yeah, listen, I'm going to have to agree on that. That man constantly delivering. Remember, Salah is scoring and assisting almost every game. Yeah, exactly. Right. Palmer, he's still young, but he's not consistent. Salah has been like that every season, man. And imagine Salah was at Chelsea. It's so crazy the way the everything works out in football, right? He was at Chelsea. He wasn't really cooking like that. He left. Boom, boom, boom. Now he comes back to Liverpool. Oh my God, he just took it to another level. And also, I love about Salah is you never hear him moan and complain and all this stuff. He just keeps his head down and just goes, man. Just goes, right? So I rate him like that. He's definitely a baller, man. Remember, if City had KDB, we would be scoring 5 a game. Come on, man. I don't know. I think you guys need Rodri. Okay, you can survive without KDB. Right? Screensaver that. As Manchester United fan, I am very excited and happy to see my team get a new coach. We will be back on top soon, my man. Yes, right? Yes, a new beginning, a fresh beginning too, like a young coach. The vibes are different, man. This guy comes in with a Moncler jacket and all that. He's training these players on positioning. He's bringing it, right? And he has a point to prove. He knows what he needs to do with the team. He's determined to make it. Like, you can imagine even with him, this is such a big opportunity. You can see from his interview, right? He did say, listen, he's humbled. He's honored to be a Manchester United head coach, right? So he has a point to prove. Say, listen, man, I am not just a young guy who, just, by chance made it at Sporting. I can replicate this. So, and I'm going to do it at the biggest stage, at the biggest club, and the one and only Manchester United, right? So he's going to come in there. Again, you saw when he got in, he made sure like he shook hands with everybody when he went to Old Trafford. Everybody's getting, you can see the feel good factor is back in our team. And we kind of missed that. We lost that, right? Because we were kind of in the dumps, like losing every matches and all this stuff. So he brought that even without even kicking the ball. People already feeling optimistic, right? And us fans, you know what? When we have that, we'll give him a chance, right? And of course, it's going to take time. We know that, right? Rome wasn't built in a day, they say, right? But at United, I don't think he will have, yeah, we're gonna give him patience, but he needs to buy the patience by giving us some wins, right? He needs to win some games, keep us going up on that table, right? And again, we're only 4 points of top four, guys. Hey, we need to climb that table, man. But again, we're sitting 13th, so it's a whole different ball game. We do have a chance in the Europa to get to win the Europa and get back into Champions League, because personally, I think the Europa route is the easiest route for us, right? It's the easiest one because this time around, the teams that are playing in the Champions League, they don't drop down to the Europa, so it makes it harder. But right now in the Europa, we're dealing with the likes of just Tottenham and some of these simple teams that we should be able to kind of swoosh out of the way. GR is saying no determination, delusion. Okay, all right, Kamix, I hear what you're saying. All right. United will probably finish in the Europa League spot. Yes, Galactics. I think that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking. You guys, let me know what position do you think we're gonna finish in the Premier League, right? I know winning the Europa is bare minimum for me, right? So that has to be the priority, because next season we have to be in the Champions League. In order for us to attract better players and stuff like that, we got to be in the Champions League. But position-wise, I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm thinking we're gonna finish maybe like 5th or 6th, but I don't think we're gonna finish worse than top 5. There you go. Right? I don't think we're gonna finish worse than 8th, like we did with Ten Hag that last season. I don't see that happening. Man United Central equal delusional man saying in 10 years time will win something. Not if but pretty entertaining though. Kamixi, listen, man. Let's just pray for good health. I will be here and I'll tell you, my man. What did you say? Listen, Ineos has a game plan. Project something. I forgot. Project 150. They need to win the Premier League by 2028. Is it? That's what they said, right? So it means we don't have all the time in the world, especially our Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He's not that young, all right? So he's up there, 78, 80, whatever. So he needs to get the Premier League trophy ASAP, right? So he needs to do it in the next 2028. We need it. If not, we need to be close to there. That's why we're making these moves now. We're getting all these young players. We're making the correct moves to get us the right managers. And I'm thinking that's why also my man Amorim only got a 2-year contract, meaning like, hey, in those 2 years, he needs to earn his contract extension, right? Right? He needs to have shown us something. And if not in those 2 years, adios, Mr. Amorim. We look for another manager, right? And that's how they need to go from now on, kind of thing. Because, just holding on and finishing, 8th, 9th, or whatever, and we're not seeing anything, it's not going to fly. It is not going to fly. Let's see. Kamixi say 8th place and win Europa. Galactic say 6th or 7th. No, man, 7th is too, yeah. Wagwan, Broski, what's going on, Kiyoshi? Good to see you, my man. Wagwan. Manchester all the way. Yeah, Keelan. W7111. But which Manchester, man? Come on, Keelan. United. Say United. United. Yeah. Okay, watch when you lose to Ipswich. Listen, Kamixi, we're going to do a live watch along, right? Please. I know you're going to be there. You're going to be there, all right? So guys, listen, we're gonna do a live watch along. Please make sure you hit the notification bell, and you make sure you come back here, right? And that way we can rub it into Kamixi here 114, who is a Man City fan. All right, and that way we can tell him, all right, what we're saying now. Oh, it would be so funny, man. After that game, and we're sitting here talking about it, but like, yeah, it was a close game. Yeah, we should have won that, man. I mean, we should have scored the goals, blah, blah, blah. Nah, it's not going to happen, man. This is a different level. All right. I believe in this guy, man. All right. I don't believe in the players, but I believe in the coach. So once we believe in the coach, I think the coach will bring something out of these players, and we'll be all right. What day does City play? Man, City play Saturday. Let me check. I think it's Saturday. City play Tottenham, man. Yeah, Saturday. So that should be a good game. Different levels, relegation levels. Listen, man. Tottenham, they'll come at you, City, and it's gonna be a rumble, for sure. People, let's smash those likes if you've been done so already. People, smash those likes. Let's see what else is going on in the news. We'll see that. So we see a report from Scott Wilson. Apparently, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is keen to make changes in January and has instructed Dan Ashworth to start formalizing plans for another transfer window. All right. See, they're motivated, man. They're motivated to get this manager what he needs to cook. And of course, we see that from Melissa Reddy. She's saying that Ruben Amorim has demanded more intensity, speed, and dynamic thinking during his training sessions. I'm going to repeat that. My head coach, has said he demands more intensity, speed, and dynamic thinking during his training sessions, right? He wants to shorten the recovery times when the ball is lost and improve the link between physical conditioning and mental sharpness to eradicate the capitulation the team has become accustomed to. My. I like that. I'm going to repeat that. So this is according to Melissa Reddy. It's a Sky Sports reporter who is assigned to Manchester United. Obviously, she's been doing this training. That's what she's reporting. So she's saying that Ruben Amorim has demanded more intensity, speed, and dynamic thinking during his training sessions. He wants to shorten the recovery times when the ball is lost to improve the link between physical conditioning. You remember that during the training, he kept on telling, once they lose the ball, get back quickly into position, right? I think that's what she's talking about there. And the link and play between physical conditioning and mental sharpness, right? Because we have seen our players, man. We capitulate once we go a goal down, blah, blah, blah. We feel like, oh, it's the end of the world, right? Here I say, random question. What happened to and Ciso? Oh, I don't know. I think kid that scored a banger against City. I don't know. Kamixi. I still can't. 110 minutes for Brighton. Oh, he's at Brighton now? Oh, okay. 73 rating in FIFA 25. And Ciso was quality, man. Quality player. So, yeah, people. So that's what our manager is demanding. Not a manager, head coach. Correct yourself, Luther. Head coach. Get it right, people. Right? And guys, if you're new here, I'm your boy Luther. This is Man United Central. I am grateful that you're here hanging with your boy. Let's see what else is going on. I see other reports. Ruud van Nistelrooy is keen to stay in the Premier League amid potential managerial opportunities at Southampton, Wolves, and Crystal Palace. Wouldn't that be interesting if he stays and then we face him? That would be interesting. Again, Melissa Reddy is saying Ruben Amorim intends to focus on training ground progression rather than the transfer window. Okay, all right. Amorim was already told that he's not going to have a whole bunch of money to bring in new players, right? So again, Ruben Amorim intends to focus on training ground progression rather than transfer window. He has spent the week implementing his playing principles, all right, and defining what he wants from Man United players in terms of character and identity. Whew, man, oh man. How long have you been a United supporter? Dude, I was born a United supporter, man. I'm 40 something now. I would say maybe like since when I was maybe 10, yeah, or even younger than that. It's been crazy, man. Because back in those days, United was the only team that we always see in the games and stuff like that. So I've been a United fan forever, right? So as they say, us United fans, we are born Reds. That's why there's no way we can support another team. Of course, I like Madrid as well, but I'm a Red through and through, man. And this was interesting too. From Rio was interviewing Robert Lewandowski. Apparently, Robert Lewandowski agreed to join Manchester United in 2012, but Dortmund refused to sanction the transfer. Interesting. Lewandowski is saying, I said yes to joining Manchester United because if Sir Alex Ferguson calls you, you cannot say no. Wow. He continues to say, I also remember the conversation with the president of Dortmund. He said to me, they need me. And then they're not going to sell me to Manchester United because I am so important for them. Wow. Imagine if Lewandowski came to Man United, yo. Yeah, Charles born a Red too, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. It's the way of life. Right? It's the way of life, man. We sit here, we moan and we get pissed off, whatever, but there's no way you can abandon our team, man. Charlie, that's what I'm talking about, man. Imagine if we had Lewandowski, Rooney on the front. Oh my God. Yeah, that would have been madness, dude. Yeah, that would have been crazy. But hey, it is what it is, man. Other reports I see that this is according to Centre Devils. They're saying Lenny Yoro was withdrawn from the MUFC under 21 squad against Altrincham on Tuesday night. Yoro is expected to have a key role in Amorim's new setup as United transition into 3-4-3 formation, and the 19-year-old could make his debut away at Ipswich Town on Sunday. That's what I see it happen. I see it's going to start, man. Lenny Yoro is expected to be Man United starting 11 on Sunday against Ipswich. Yep. Let's see. Brother, what? Okay, what's that? Yes, I am. Let me see. Yep. Brother, what's up, brother? That's funny. I don't even support United. Why am I here? It doesn't matter, Galactics, man. You are a fan of football, all right? Over here, listen, sometimes this conversation will go to, we're talking about Madrid, we're talking about Barca, Liverpool, you name it. This is the right place to be, man. It's the best place to be. That's what, trust me. If you have a topic you want to throw at the family, throw it. We can jump on it. We can attack it on all different angles because, listen, the crew that you have in here, these family members in here, they're very well versed in everything. So, yeah, it's all about conversating about football, but primarily you'll be Man United because it's the best team in the world. And then you have a Man City fan, Kamixi, over here hanging, because he likes to troll us. But, we love him regardless, That's what's up. Right? Guys, listen, it's been an hour and change. Usually we do an hour, but this was, the conversation was going. It was good times, but let's just end it here, people. Let's end it here. You guys have been legends as always. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for hitting those likes, hitting the subscribe. Have a fantastic evening. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves, people. Listen, tomorrow we're going to react to AMORIM'S press conference, word for word. What did he say? Right? I'm sure he's going to have some bangers in there. All right. And then Galactics. Yeah, man. Thanks, and I appreciate you being here. Guys, take care of yourself. Stay blessed, people. Peace out.